Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Level Up course of English, Level Up from Father Serge. That is myself, and I'm a speaking coach of English, and I'll be happy to help you in the next 9.5 weeks to improve your English speaking. In this video, I will tell you about the course in general. Буду говорить по-английски. Если что-то где-то непонятно, включайте субтитры. Смотрите с субтитрами. Если совсем будет тяжело, обращайтесь, помогу с транскриптом. But I'll be speaking English. Yeah, so in this video, I'll be talking about the course in general, like how it will work, what it's all about, what you should do in order for you to actually benefit from it, to really, end up having a result. And in the next video, the following videos, you can watch me talking about the tasks that you will have to do in our first week. 7-10 days of work, a lot of work there, and instructions are in the later videos. Now, the course. The course is a speaking training course. It's speaking training, guys, okay? It's not about learning English. We're not going to learn English. We're going to train your speaking. It's not the same. The idea of the course is to give you different tasks that are based on some texts, maybe videos, maybe some vocabulary, some grammar, pronunciation tasks, but some tasks that will make you speak. Move your muscles, like use your body to say something in English, to repeat this experience and do it again and again and again, and increase your level of automation, автоматизации, right? Your ability to say something without thinking. This is what we're going to be targeting in this course. Your ability to say something fast, quickly, fluently, without thinking. So how do we achieve this? Maybe it will be not exactly possible for some of you to achieve exactly that state. Like, it's easy for me. But it will definitely become easier, and you will feel that it's easier for you to speak English because words come up and words tell you, look, here I am, use me, use me. You want to say something in English? Use me. Your words, English words in your head will be saying this. How do you achieve this? Very simple. You do what you want to learn to do. Speaking. Every day, I want you to spend 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, the more the better, speaking English, doing the tasks in speaking. So you just speak, you say what you need to say. Read aloud, listen to the podcast, repeat after me aloud, answer my questions, do these tasks, like different tasks to make you speak. Your job is to speak. Speak and do every task several times. If you do one task one time, it's okay if it's speaking test, for example. But all of the other tasks, they need to be done several times. 3, 4, 5 times the same thing. The same thing. Listen to the same podcast over and over again several times. That's why I'm giving you one task and it's for the week. You cannot say, I've done this task. No, do it again. It's a gym. It's a gym. In a gym, when you do bench press, отжимание штанги от груди, bench press. You cannot say, well, I did it yesterday, I did it last week, so I'm not going to do it today. It's a crazy idea. You did it 2 days ago? Great, do it again. Do it again. If you want to train your speaking, take one exercise and do it again. And again, and again, and again. Of course, it doesn't mean that we need to spend all of our course doing only 1 or 5 exercises. Of course, we need something new. That's why every 7, maybe 10 days, it will depend, you'll receive some new portion of materials. But your homework is not to do these tasks. No, your homework is to achieve freedom. Because you repeat, because you do the same thing over and over again, you develop a habit. habit, your ability to say something without thinking automatically. That's why do the same task several times, like in a gym. You've done it, you've recorded yourself, you've listened to your recording, and you're thinking, I want to do it better. And you do it again. The next day, again. But at some point, of course, you will have to stop. At some point, you will stop and say, okay, I've done what I can. Serge, listen, tell me what I think, what you think about this and what I've done. Tell me what I've done. Okay, no problem. We will not achieve perfection, some ideal, perfect quality. No, but you will achieve some improvement, and that's enough. That's enough. So I'm not going to tell you how much you're going to do it. It's up to you. I don't know your life situation. Okay? I'm just saying the more, the better. If you take one task and do it every day for 10 days, great. If you do 5 tasks and do them every day for 10 days, awesome, better. But maybe you're super busy. Take one task, like half the task, 20% of the task. Do a little bit, but several times. Take one podcast and repeat it several times. Listen and speak. By the way, when you listen to my podcast, your job is to speak, to actually move your lips and to actually say what you need to say. So podcasts are not for listening. Podcasts are for speaking. That's because there are gaps there. Like I say something and then there's a gap in the podcast, in this MP3 file, and you repeat something, or you transform something, you translate something, you do the task and you say it out loud. You speak, okay, in that gap, and then you repeat correct answer after me. Okay, so your job is to do some repetition and to feel, oh, it's better, it's better, it's better. This is the idea of the course, guys. It's very, very simple. Different tasks to make you speak that you need to do several times, like at the beginning of the week, in the middle of the week, at the end of the week, the same task. And you should feel inside of you, oh, it was hard and now it's easy. So if you just do these exercises, like, как-то сделать, лишь бы сделать, it's not gonna work, guys. Like, you need to concentrate, focus, and just kill it. Just kill it by repeating it. But how much? It's up to you. What I'm giving you is just some food, a lot of food. You decide what you're going to eat, because I don't know your situation. I will give you a lot, I think a lot, and you can do all, you can do everything, or you can do a part of it. Your result will be different. Your result will be different, but the idea is speak, do it with effort, do it with repetition. If you cannot do everything, do a little bit, but through repetition, through constant speaking, saying something over and over again, achieve some level of automation when it's easier for you to say it. And this is the idea of the course, as simple as that. If it may be boring, of course, like, sure, it's a gym. It's not a cinema. There's no popcorn here. I mean, it's easy to give you knowledge. It's give you to surprise you, to impress you with new information. It's super easy, but it's not going to affect your speaking. Your speaking becomes better because you speak. And you do it with some effort and repetition. This is what develops you. This is the problem of many, different speaking clubs and different speaking courses, that they do not make you speak, or they do not make you speak with effort, so the tasks are easy, or they do not make you speak with repetition. You don't have to say the same thing several times to make sure it's better. And this is what we have here. Okay, so I'll give you a lot. You will decide which part you will do. Do it, but do it well. Achieve some quality. This is your homework. Achieve quality. Feel that, oh, now it's better. It was here. Now it's here. And all of you at the beginning of the course will do a speaking test. You will speak English, and I will tell you how many mistakes you made, how many words you said, like what your level of English is, of English speaking. It will be a number. And I want you to improve that number, to spend the next 9.5 weeks practicing your English, like speaking a lot every day. You can take a break sometimes, of course, and not do it. But I want you to practice, practice, practice. And as a result, like we'll have a speaking test at the end, of course. And as a result, your speaking ability, your speaking skill, your numbers will be better. Like you will be able to say more words, or you will be like making fewer mistakes. By the way, part of the whole thing is I will ask you to work on your mistakes and correct your mistakes. So when you give me your homework and I listen to you and I tell you, look, these are your mistakes, your job is to correct them. Always look through the mistakes that I gave you. Ask me questions. If there's anything you don't understand, ask me. Then listen to yourself. Listen to your recordings in which you made these mistakes. It's very, very useful for you to listen to yourself and hear these mistakes and correct them. And then record yourself saying these mistakes correctly. Okay, that's how it works. Like it's a lesson. We are together on a Zoom call. I'm teaching you something. You're speaking English. You're speaking and you make a mistake, and I stop you. I correct you, and you repeat after me the correct one. You say it correctly, right? That's how it works. Let's do the same on Telegram. You make a mistake. I correct you. You repeat the corrected version. You say it the right way. And your job will be to learn your mistakes, to learn to control yourself, not to repeat them. And of course, we'll be like investing in pronunciation, because it's the most important part of English language, to be able to pronounce like English words correctly, English sounds correctly. So there'll be some pronunciation mistakes, and I will ask you to tackle those, to deal with those. So yeah, this is the course. This is the course. I want you to start here and finish here. Level up in 2 months. I have had this case. I've had a student, actually more than one, who did a great job of starting like somewhere like elementary or intermediate level, and within 2 months they were upper or pre-intermediate. Like I have recordings of the speeches of these people, and clearly their English is better. Just 2 months of intensive speaking practice. And speaking practice is not only when you're speaking with an American or with your friend or with your teacher. No, guys, no. Every time your lips move and you understand what you're saying, so it means something, it's speaking practice. You read aloud, it's speaking practice. You take a book, you read this book aloud, even if you make some mistakes there, it's not a problem. But if you read it aloud and you understand what you're reading, by the end of the book, your speaking will be better. Anytime your muscles move, you make a sound, your English is improving. And if you do it again, like you repeat it, and you create in your experience a tiny little part of you that is advanced. Like imagine you are intermediate, but in you, in your mind, you have knowledge or ability, part of your ability to say something at advanced level, because this text that you've been working with for 2 weeks, you know it perfectly well, and you can say or retell this story, retell this text on a high level, on advanced level. So all of your English is intermediate, but part of it is advanced already. And because you already have advanced in you, it's like a healthy part of you, right, that is put inside of the not so healthy part. Pardon my metaphor here, but yeah, that's a medical, it's kind of treatment, right? It's a medical procedure. So your job is to create some precedent of your speaking on a higher level. And this is possible only through repetition. So when you do the same thing many times, and it's possible for you to do the level up if you do a lot of work, and especially if you know more than you can say. You know this, and you can say this. And this is what this course does. It just makes sure that you can say more from what you know. So the knowledge that you have is like available. You can use it. Because your problem is not that you don't know something. No, your problem is that the knowledge that you have cannot be applied immediately just like this. You're not fluent in it. And you need practice, you need training, not knowledge. So there'll be some new words, there'll be some new grammar, but I'm not teaching you words because I want you to know these words. Or I'm not teaching you this grammar because I want you to know this grammar. No, we're using this information to improve your speaking. Грамматика и лексика всего лишь предлог. Суть в другом. Understand? The goal is speaking, your ability to say something fast. That's why when you work with different aspects of the language, like grammar, vocabulary, don't try to remember everything. And it's okay if you don't remember everything. It's all right. Forget what you have learned. It's all right. The most important thing is you should have done this practice, this training of saying something many times and developing some level of automation, so to speak. And now it's easier for you to speak English. That's the experience, guys. What I'm giving you is experience. What I'm giving you is a structure, is a system, is a course that will give you the experience of speaking English and practicing English and pronunciation and speaking through grammar, through vocabulary, on the basis of the texts, of different texts or videos and everything. And you will speak English better because you have to speak English. You'll have this experience. I'm going to give you this experience, but it cannot help you if you do not do it, if you do not invest hours and hours and hours and hours of your work. Maybe, whatever your package is, individual, group, or you're studying on your own, with my feedback, without my feedback, it doesn't matter. You can still benefit from this course because the course works for you if you work in the course. If you just do these tasks, your English will improve. Even if I never, ever, ever listen to you, give you feedback, correct your mistakes, we never meet. If we meet, well, it'll be easier because I'll be able to give you more feedback, and I will be able to correct you more and maybe help you, motivate you, inspire you. But no, the course is designed in such a way that if you just do everything the way it's intended to be done, you're going to grow. Your English is going to improve. And it's hard, okay? There is nothing easy about this course. It's a lot of work. So if you really want great results, say goodbye to life. Life goodbye. I'm not talking to my friends. I'm not going out. I'm just me and English for 9.5 weeks. And it's going to work. Of course, it doesn't have to be a goal. You can take it easy and just enjoy it and do what you can, but then don't expect great results. So if you're ready to go into it just for the sake of just practicing something and maybe trying something, that's okay. I have no problem with that. But if you expect some result, pay with your time, energy, concentration, effort, and repetition. Hit the same spot over and over again. Have this sport mentality. And it's going to work for you. You're going to feel like a champion in the end. You're going to be tired, exhausted. You'll be hating everything, me, English, but your English speaking will be better. I've seen it many times before. It's going to work for you. If you do the bloody work every week, 7 to 10 days, right? I'm going to be giving you some different tracks of tasks. So speaking track, and so watch the video with the speaking track. I explain what to do with the speaking tasks. There'll be some maybe grammar or vocabulary or both. So there may be 2 or 3 tracks. Speaking section, tasks. Grammar section, tasks. So vocabulary section, tasks. Watch my videos with explanations, with instructions. Download the doc files with all these tasks and start doing them. If you have any questions, any problems, something doesn't work, write to me, ask me, I'm gonna help. It's gonna be hard maybe at the beginning to figure it all out, how it works. But this is the system. Вы посмотрели это видео, вы поняли, о чем курс. Дальше видео с инструкциями, что делать по каждому из наших треков. В начале у нас трек Speaking и Pronunciation, и грамматика для более начальных уровней, и лексика для более продвинутых уровней. То есть она 2 трека для 2 уровней. Там 2 и там 2. Вот, и вы смотрите видео с инструкцией, скачиваете док-файл с заданиями, то есть у вас по каждому треку, получается, у вас будет 2 видео с объяснениями к 2 док-файлам. То есть скачиваете 2 док-файла, смотрите 2 видео с объяснениями, и там как бы все понятно. Ну, там в самих заданиях надо будет еще на ссылочке переходить и смотреть уже другие объяснения. Немножко матрешка у нас получается, что видео указывает на другое видео, которое нужно посмотреть. Ну, if you have any questions, you're welcome. If you have any problems, но вот такая вот система. So, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. I'll be happy to help you, but I need your work. Okay? So watch the videos, do the tasks, share them with me, and may the force be with you. The English force, the force of English language. Good luck, God bless.